We can add precise finishing to that as well. Indonesia, half an hour in, have a 1-goal lead. They made their debut as hosts 2 years ago, 2 draws and a loss there, so still looking for their first ever win at this level are Indonesia. Well, the game, understandably, has slowed down a little bit after that really fast-paced opening, 20 minutes or so. Foot in there, nearly winning the ball. You can hear the crowd every time there's a moment for the young Garuda. There's a clash in midfield that goes against Makonde Mwale. Just beaten to the ball there by Lucas. Long clearance picked up by Lucas again. Now trying to use pace on the outside. Zaisa. This Indonesian side has a fairly compact shape at the moment. There is space on the outside though for Zambia, which is what they were certainly exploiting in the first 20 minutes or so. Throw for some jiggery pokery, eventually going Indonesia's way. A bit of a mound here. So sort of a downhill run-up for those wanting a long throw from that part of the pitch. Again, the curved run from Fabio. Good throw into the near post, half defended, and then a really good claim from Chitambala. He immediately put Zambia back on the front foot again, but the pass down the line cut out from Mwape. You certainly don't get the feeling that Zambia are out of this one by any stretch of the imagination, though. They've shown that they can stretch this Indonesian team. They've shown that they can create opportunities. And the ball in the back of the net, of course, after just 20 seconds, but that was rightly chalked off for offside. Another ball into the channel, and the keeper stayed on his line here. Needs a good ball across goal, and is that the equaliser then for Zambia? Abel Nyerongo scored twice at the Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations, and he may well have just got Zambia back on level terms. Ball over the top there was superb. The pass, oh, he's come from behind the player, so he can't possibly be offside. Brilliant finish from the number 9. Predator's instinct there. And in their debut match at the competition, a first ever FIFA Under-17 World Cup goal for the junior Chipolopolo. Well, there's an automatic check for offside. So, 10 minutes to go before half-time. Indonesia 1, Zambia 1. Lamina with the header away. Heads up, just taking his time over the throw. These are just calming things down for a moment. It's been at times a rather chaotic first half. Alberto can't lay the ball off accurately, and Zambia are in at the back foot again, and the shot, oh, and a brilliant finish! Wow! Abel Nyerongo, 2 goals in 2 minutes. Absolutely stunning finish there from the Atletico Lusaka player. It's an unusual celebration, to say the least. It all came here. Ball given away. And just pouncing on it. Calamina with the pass. And Nyerongo maybe taking the keeper a little bit by surprise with the early shot. But he's driven that low into the corner at great pace as well. Well, the referee has been asked to go over and check the screen. Now, what have we got here? Well, it certainly can't be offside. Are they thinking about the player? Well, you look at that and the defender's in the way anyway in that line, so I'm not sure. Is that a clear and obvious error? Well, he's bringing the coaches in to talk to them. So, I mean, the Zambia player wasn't in offside position, but can he be interfering with the line of view if the Indonesian player is in the same line as he? And that will be the question that needs to be answered. The number 5 there, Matthew Baker, is in the same line as Kelvin Chapelu. And the goal on that basis has been given. So Zambia do have a 2-1 lead here. And what has been a magnificent first half between Indonesia and Zambia in their opening game at this FIFA Under-17 World Cup. And Zambia on the attack again now. The tail's well and truly up. Up! Nova Arianto, the Indonesian coach, was clearly not particularly happy with that decision by the referee. But remember, to overturn a decision, it has to be a clear and obvious error. And I think if the defender hadn't been in the same line, then he may well have had that goal overturned. Now long throw comes into the near post, headed up rather than a long by Nyerongo. Nice little shoulder. Then Undlov is never quite in the right position to keep that shot down and on target. Calamina playing a little 1-2 on this near side. Was that ball kept in play? No, it wasn't. A little bit sloppy there from Zambia. 5 minutes to go before half-time. Zambia now defending a lead for the first time in the game. How will they cope with that? How will Indonesia react to that? Throw taken short and goes all the way back to Dafa. And again, what a sloppy bit of play there, and Zambia in behind again. 4 shots to aim at, and that's 3-1. Well, defence turned into attack in an instant. And Lukonde Mwale making it 3-1 for Zambia. 3 goals in what, 7 first half minutes? Well, they'll check for offside. I mean, there's no offside from the cross there. It's only from the original ball forward. There could possibly be an offside with that one. Just missed by Putu Panji. Now, will there be a review on this? It's been a stunning first half here between these two sides. And that doesn't look like there's going to be any intervention from the fourth official this time. So Zambia, having conceded the early goal, have moved into a 3-1 lead here. It's been an effervescent performance from the junior Copper Bullets. Got to say again, the crossing has been very good from Zambia as well. Always managing to find that corridor of uncertainty between the last defender and the goalkeeper. That was certainly the case with Kelvin Chapelu on that one. He threaded the needle and found Mwale waiting in the middle. The key thing there was, though, as soon as they won the ball, there was, 5 or 6 players flooding forward at pace from Zambia, showing great ambition here in this opening game as that header was flicked across goal. Scrambled away by Indonesia, who looked, you have to say, fairly comfortable. Well, I mean, Zambia were pressing forward, but they were keeping them at arm's length quite handily for the first, 25-30 minutes, apart from the opening disallowed goal. Since then, Zambia have just burst into life the last 10 minutes or so. So 3 goals in 7 minutes. A brace from their front man as well. That always helps. The ball given away by Undlov, and now maybe an opportunity here for Indonesia. Feels like a while since they last had the ball in an attacking sense. Passing just not quite going to feet at the moment. And as soon as they do get the ball in an attacking place, they've got a defender right on their back and forced backwards into the final minute of the first half here. Kaluk loses his balance eventually, but made the pass stick, and that's the important bit. Oh, the loose ball going Indonesia's way. This could be interesting. Eyes up, pass into the area, picked up by Alberto. Alberto under pressure. Izar then with the cross, just headed away from near the penalty spot, and the ball well won as well. Now chances on the counter-attack here for Zambia. Lots of space to play into. There goes Nyerongo. Nyerongo steps past his man. Oh, brilliant tackle. Just a foot put in there by Putupanji. Taking the ball away from Nyerongo as he looked to turn inside and maybe have the shot at goal. Zambia eager to stretch the game at every opportunity at the moment. Can they keep that pace up for 90 minutes? Well, 2 minutes to go before half-time. They've got the throw-in over on that far side. 2 minutes of added time, rather, I should say. Mwape with the throw. Flicked on, then overhead kicked away by Alberto. Kalimina tries to pick the ball up in midfield, coming in from his left-back position. Sabini puts the ball out. Fury getting a couple of touches. And it's back with Sabini again. Actually, sorry, I should beg your pardon. I should be saying Sabine. Apologies for that. Just over a minute to go before the break. I was about to say Zambia don't want to do anything silly and give in Indonesia any undue encouragement this close to half-time. I think they've got Indonesia exactly where they want them at the moment, Zambia. This could be a big result. These are the two lowest seeded teams in this group, so in theory this is the easiest game that either of them will face. We'll see just what state Honduras are in after their 7-0 loss earlier this afternoon against obviously huge favourites in this group, Brazil. For Zambia, well, they could be at the stage where in that game against Honduras they get anything from it, that should be enough to put them through to the knockout stages. That's it, of course. They hold on to this lead here against Indonesia. Goal difference will come into play as well. But our referee Adonis Carrasco brings an incident-packed and thoroughly entertaining first half to a close here. And Indonesia and Zambia in their opening game at this under-17 FIFA World Cup have a 3-1 lead. Zahabi Ghali with the opening goal for Indonesia after one was chalked off for Zambia after 20 seconds. But then 2 goals in 2 minutes from Abel Nyerongo for Zambia put them back into the lead. Then Lukonde Mwale bagged a third as well in the 42nd minute. And Zambia, in their first ever game at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup, going at half-time here with a handy 3-1 lead over Indonesia.
We thank them all for their enthusiasm, their passion and their dedication. Please put your hands together for our volunteers. الإشادة بجهود المتطوعين والمتطوعات الذين عملوا بلا كلام لضمان التنظيم الآجل نشكرهم على حماسهم وشغفهم وثقتهم ونصفق بحضارة مع التحيات للمتطوعين. Dear fans, would like to inform you that
So there are the half-time statistics. It does rather show the balance of the game. Indonesia clinical when they had the chance, but Zambia have been all over Indonesia by and large. Certainly not afraid of throwing numbers forward. They've been quite direct at times as well. Thoroughly deserving their lead. You have to say Zambia had one goal disallowed as well after just 20 seconds, which would have been a dream start to the game. But as things stand, Indonesian coach Nova Arianto with some serious questions to answer at half-time as just how to change the way the game is being played at the moment. And Zambia at half-time they're leading by 3-1 against Indonesia.
Rafa!